yes, today I am once again getting inspiration from the great, the one and only Dido ASMR. He posted a video doing a blind ranking ASMR edition a couple days ago, and I thought it was just a ton of fun. Anytime I ever am scrolling on like TikTok or Shorts or anything, and I see the blind ranking, anything blind ranking, I always watch, I always play along, and I feel like if I do that, then a lot of other people probably do that too, and that always makes for great content. When you enjoy doing something, and your audience enjoys doing something, that is what makes a great piece of content. So, big shout out to Dido for the idea, and I feel like it would be inappropriate of me to not mention Queso as well. Queso does a lot of blind ranking, a lot of hilarious blind rankings on his streams. So shout out Queso, but I definitely got the inspiration from Dido ASMR. Now, that being said, if you're new to the channel, I post nightly ASMR videos. At least I try to. I have not posted the last 2 nights, and I'm sure you guys are disappointed about that, as am I. But there's plenty of content to go around, so hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, be sure to hit that like button. Let's try and get this video to 1,000 likes. Let's just try and get this video to 1,000 likes. I typically get around 200 to like 500 likes on a video, depending on how many like views it gets. So let's just be bold and go for 1,000 likes. But most importantly, sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's video. So we have different sections here. We have video games, we have sports, we have special sports, which apparently is disabled because of ad blocks. YouTube and Twitch, so we have influencer boxers, YouTubers, songs, like TV and cinema, TV shows, movies. We're gonna do a lot of these today. A lot of these are disabled because, wow, you can randomize. A lot of these are disabled because I do have an ad block on. But we're gonna start, this is at its core a gaming channel, or an ASMR gaming channel. So we're gonna start with video games, blind ranking video games, and we are getting Mortal Kombat first. So typically whenever I play blind ranking, like whenever I am playing along with a blind ranking, I will typically go with like the 3rd spot first. But I gotta be honest, guys, I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan. I'm gonna go 4 here. I'm gonna go 4. And FORTNITE. I feel like we have to put FORTNITE at 1. There's no way there's gonna be a better game than FORTNITE on this list. There's just no other game that's done as much for the industry that FORTNITE has done. I'm going number 1. Literally the only argument you could ever make my computer must be listening to me. Everything that I just said about FORTNITE could be also said about Minecraft. A lot of people, I've been seeing a lot of comments about Minecraft and how it's kind of like fallen off since Microsoft bought Minecraft. I disagree, but I think that sentiment alone would be enough to put this at 2 instead of 1. But it very much deserves to be a 1. We have a 3 and a 5 left. Okay. Oh, Tetris. Tetris is obviously iconic. It's like one of the original video games. The original Tetris for like the Nintendo Game Boy, I believe, was the original Tetris. And maybe it came out for NES or something like that. But me, if I'm doing just like I feel like this is like more fun than iconic, so I'm gonna go 5 here, and then Halo. Oh man, I would have been so mad if I put Halo at 5. I would have been so mad if I had to put Halo at 5. This is actually perfect. This is the perfect ranking. I did this perfectly. Obviously, some of you guys probably, yeah, wow, average rank 2.7, 2.5, 1.9, 2.2, 2.5, 2.7, 2.6. Wow, so Mortal Kombat got the lowest rank. The closer you are to the average rank, so the higher the score. Nice round score, 6.6. Very nice. Let's see. Can I do video games refresh? I can refresh. Okay, so you can refresh and do it again, or you can back. And of course, they gave us 2K. We have Fortnite skins. We have Minecraft blocks, Valorant abilities, Fortnite weapons. I don't know anything about Valorant. Instead of doing Fortnite weapons or anything, let's do Call of Duty weapons. I want to do Call of Duty weapons. I wonder if this is like only Modern Warfare 3 or if this is like everything. Like everything. If this is only Modern Warfare 3, then the WSP Swarm is like pretty top notch. As far as like iconic weapons goes though. And like at its A game. Like you got guns like the ACR. You got guns like the M16 from Modern Warfare. You got guns like the M8. What was it? The M8A1. The 3 burst from Black Ops 2. I don't remember what it is. We're gonna put this at 4. Okay, so it looks like this is only current Call of Duty, unless this is the BP50. I'm gonna go 5. The longbow. Oh man, so if this is multiplayer, the longbow is insane. Okay, so this is only, wait, SOA Subverter. I don't even know what that is. And then the SVA. Okay. Whatever. I was not expecting that to be like only current weapons. I'm gonna do it again. See if we just got really unlucky. To be fair, there is like a lot of. Okay, yeah, it's only current weapons. It's only current weapons. That's fine. The Sidewinder 4. All right, whatever. Let's do Fortnite skins. Screw it. The Black Knight. Wow. Starting off strong. Are we going with like? Are we going with rarity? Or are we going with like how cool they are? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with like a mixture of both. I'm gonna take the Black Knight at 2. The Siren. Okay, so you can actually like hover over it and it makes it bigger. The Siren, I'm gonna say that's kind of boring. I'm gonna put a 4. Vengeance Jones, that is even more boring. I'm gonna put it at 5. The Black Panther skin, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it at 3. And then Maniac goes at 1. This looks like a super sweat skin, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like an insanely sweat skin. The Maniac skin, okay. I don't know, that right there just humbled me because I don't know anything about Fortnite skins nowadays. Alright, we have sports current NBA players. I did see where Dido did this one, and he did it pretty much perfectly. Trae Young. Starting off with easily the biggest snub of, well, I mean, he's been injured now, so I guess he got injured after the All-Star game, I believe. Trae Young was like the biggest snub of all time, in my opinion, from the All-Star game. Dude had the second most assists per game, only to Tyrese Halliburton, who obviously made it in the All-Star game. I think his time in Atlanta is coming to an end soon, and that makes me really, really sad because I really, really like Trae Young. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's put him at 3. Let's put him at 3. Donovan Mitchell. Oh boy. See, is Donovan Mitchell better than Trae Young? I think it's a lot closer than what a lot of people would think, but he is slightly better. Anthony Davis. Oh boy. I've already messed this up. My personal bias, I should have put Trae Young lower. I should have put Trae Young lower. We're gonna we're still alive. LaMelo Ball is gonna be 5, simply because he's literally hurt all the time. And then 4 is gonna be Jimmy Butler. Trae Young's not better than Jimmy Butler. As much as I love Trae Young, if you flip these two, that's like the perfect list. It's the perfect list. That ended up being much better than I thought. I thought we were gonna get like a Jokic or a Giannis or something down at the 5. Let's see what else we got here. We have football teams, but I bet this is bye. Okay, see you later. I don't know anything about soccer. NBA teams. Ooh, we can do NBA teams. Oh, Charlotte Hornets. Easy 5. LA Clippers. Now, they got really hot for a while there. They were like one of the hottest teams in the NBA. I'm gonna go 3 here. I should have probably gone 2. Atlanta Hawks are gonna go at 4. Orlando Magic have been stellar this year. They're not better than the Clippers. I messed up there. And Minnesota Timberwolves at number 1. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of a mix. Wow, the average rank of the Atlanta Hawks was 2.9. So the average rank for the Hawks was higher than the Clippers and the Magic. That's crazy. Also, wait, how is the average rank of the Hornets 3.3? What are people? What? Hello. The Hornets are like easily far and away the worst team in the NBA. It's not even close. Not even close. The Pistons are better than the Hornets. I promise you they are. I promise you. Hawks obviously are having some. They need to go into rebuild mode, and that's why I think Trae Young's about to, unfortunately, be either traded or just leveraged into, something else. I don't know. Let's do NFL teams now. Let's do the NFL version of what we just did, and we're getting the Buffalo Bills right off the bat. Now I'm gonna do this based off of previous, like last year. I'm not gonna. Obviously, we haven't seen what 2024 and 2025 is gonna be like. The Bills roster is a little bit different than what it was last year. We're gonna act like free agency has not happened yet. And with that being said, I'm gonna go Buffalo Bills at number 2. Los Angeles Rams. Shout out to our coaching staff, the Falcons coaching staff. Just a lot of Rams, but we're gonna go. I feel like there's still gonna be a team that's better than the Rams, but worse than the Bills. I definitely think that we'll find a team worse than the Rams, though, to go at 5, and I think we can maybe get a team better than the Bills. We're gonna go at 4 here. New England Patriots, that's 5. I don't even have to explain that. New York Jets. Man, I hope Aaron Rodgers stays healthy this year. I think had Aaron Rodgers been healthy, the New York Jets would have been perfect at this 3 spot. Obviously, given last year's performance, I would say that they're more likely a 4 than a 3. Like, they're not better than the Rams last year. And the Kansas City Chiefs at number 1. Holy cow, we just got bailed out right there. Literally, that is good. Not yeah. Round scored 9.8. Oh man, we're killing it. We are killing it. WrestleMania's this weekend. Let's do WWE Superstars. Oh man, Mark Henry. Okay, so this is like an all-time thing, I guess. Mark Henry. We're gonna put. I feel like it would be disrespectful to go like 4 or 5 because he's literally the world's strongest man. And if it's all time, then there's gonna be some crazy. I'm gonna go 3. We're gonna go 3. Christian. I was never a big Christian fan. Obviously, what he's doing in AEW nowadays. Full disclosure, I've never sat down and watched a full episode of. I've never even watched part of an episode of seen what he's been doing with Edge and stuff in AEW, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. That being said, I feel like I want to save my 1 and 2 spots for, like, you know, some like legendary WWE superstars. So I'm gonna go 4 here. That is exactly why I wanted to save 1 and 2. I was never the biggest fan of Hulk Hogan, but to rank him down here, lower than Mark Henry, lower than Christian, yeah, right. We're gonna go at 2. That's the perfect spot for him. Wow. Sheamus at 5. Sheamus has been kind of like an Iron Man for the WWE for a while now. He's been pretty consistent. Seems like a really cool guy. The stuff that he does with, like, you know, working out and his gym videos and stuff like that on YouTube. He's kind of embraced the content creator side of, you know, having being a public figure. That being said, we have to put him at 5, and at number 1, Braun Strowman. Oh man, hindsight 2020. I should have taken away my personal bias from. I should have taken away my personal bias from Hulk Hogan. Let's try this again. I want to try this one again. Dean Ambrose, nice. Again, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not listen. I think Dean Ambrose signed like a contract with AEW, but I think Seth Rollins said something last night about always having a plan B or something like that. There's been reports that there's gonna be a lot of surprises at WrestleMania. That would be really cool if we could get like even if it was like a one-off thing. If we got Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania, that would be crazy, absolutely crazy. Nobody's expecting it either because of the contract that they signed with AEW. Maybe it could just be like a one-time deal, a one-time, one-off appearance at WrestleMania, and it could be, you know, a move a step in the direction of like the Forbidden Door or whatever that WWE and you know, WWE fans are always talking about. They've brought in a lot of women for like the Women's Royal Rumble. Granted, I think that's more because there's not enough women on the roster to have a 30 women Rumble. But man, that would be really cool. Let's do Dean Ambrose at, I can't drag it, okay. Let's do Dean Ambrose at 3. Shawn Michaels. Oh man. One of the goats. You could easily put him at number 1. I'm gonna be an idiot, and I'm gonna put him at 2, thinking that we could maybe get a better number 1. Big Show. Man, I wish he would just retire. That is. I hate seeing the stuff that I see on my timeline with him on AEW. It's not safe. It's not safe for him to be doing this stuff anymore. But Big Show is. I'm gonna put him at 4. He's not a 5th. I mean, number 1, okay, and then Christian at number 5 again. This is a much better listing here. I would probably go Christian over Big Show. This is borderline perfect. Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, I would put over Roman Reigns, but like, dude, the run that Roman has had over the last like 4 years, whatever it is, he's like going on 4 years, has been like literally once in a lifetime. It's been crazy. So I mean, you gotta put Roman at 1 at this point, and he's still doing it, right? He's still doing it. We're at 20 minutes. We got some more time. Let's do some more of these. WWE finishers. We'll keep on the WWE spear, but Roman Reigns spear. I feel like the spear is like overhyped nowadays. Like everybody does a spear, so we're gonna put it at 2. F5 Brock Lesnar. Oh jeez. I feel like we're gonna put that at number 1. I was afraid of that. I obviously the AA is very iconic, but we're gonna put it at 3. Swanton bomb. Jeff Hardy. They got him jumping off the Titantron out there or something into a dumpster. We're gonna do that at 4, and then the rock bottom. Honestly, the rock bottom is pretty lame, if I'm being honest. I like this list. This turned out pretty well. A lot of people are probably gonna say I put the F5 way too high, and like, you know, the Swanton bomb is like pretty highly regarded as like one of the best finishers, but like rock bottom, lame finisher. Attitude adjustment, pretty lame finisher, even though they're iconic. I don't know. Probably gonna get some hate comments from that, but we move on. Let's do some TV and cinema, shall we? Let's do some TV shows. Currently rewatching The Office right now with my girlfriend, and we're having a blast. House of the Dragon. Didn't this show just start? Like, how am I supposed to put this in anything other than 5? Because it literally just started. I've never even seen Game of Thrones. I want to put it at 5. The Last Kingdom. What is this? What is this? I don't even know what this is either. I'm gonna put it at 4. Stranger Things. Oh. Stranger Things is... it's my number 1. This is gonna have to be my number 1. Listen. What they've done with Stranger Things is like... it's like a unicorn show, right? It's a kids show because there's there's kid actors, but there's also some sci-fi to it, but also it appeals to kids because they're kid actors. It appeals to the sci-fi crowd because of obviously the elements of the story. It appeals to like the boomer crowd because it's set in the 70s. Like, I think this show actually is set in the exact same time frame that like my mom was in high school. She says she loves Stranger Things because it's so accurate. Also, they filmed it in Georgia, and the mall from season 3 is like the mall that she used to go to all the time. So she loves it. I love it. And this is just number 1. It appeals to so many people. Dark. I don't even know what that is. It's number 3. And The Boys. I haven't watched The Boys. I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes of The Boys. Pretty disturbing show. Let's refresh this one more time. True Detective, never seen. Dark, again, never seen. The Punisher. Oh my. The Punisher is so good, and I hope we get John Barenthal as the Punisher in the MCU. We've already gotten, I don't know the actor's name, but Daredevil from this same universe is now in the MCU. We need John Barenthal in the MCU. Please, 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 please. I like borderline want to put this at 1, but I'm going to put it at 2. Money Heist. Yeah, apparently I've never seen enough shows. I need to watch more TV, I guess. Let's go back and do movies. Wolf of Wall Street. Ooh-wee. Alright, Wolf of Wall Street. Oh man, such a good show, or such a good movie. Leonardo DiCaprio is like one of a kind, literally one of a kind. I don't want to put this at 1 because, so if you watched Dido's ranking, he said he was saving his number 1 spot for Interstellar or Inception or The Martian. My top 3 favorite movies are Interstellar, Inception, and Oppenheimer. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to put it at 2. Ooh, The Matrix. This is... I already want to flip these. The Matrix is so far ahead of its time. It's insane. It is insane. I believe this movie came out in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, and oh my god, it is still like passable today. Obviously, it's a little crazy with the CGI. The CGI isn't great, but it's not used a ton. this is a iconic movie. This is gonna go at 4. And number 1, Fight Club. Fight Club's a great movie. Would it be my number 1? No. I would probably re-rank this. I would say Wolf of Wall Street, bump The Matrix to 1, and then yeah, just flip these two, Fight Club and The Matrix. That would be perfect. I'm gonna go again because I want to see if I can find some more movies that I've seen. The Godfather. Iconic. Yes. I have not seen it. I know. There's a lot of like iconic movies that I've never seen. I've never seen The Titanic. I've never seen The Godfather. I'm gonna put it at 4. We're getting Wolf of Wall Street again. I'm gonna put this one at 3 this time. The Dark Knight Rises. Another Christopher Nolan movie. This could borderline be 1. I'm gonna go 1. Toy Story. Ooh. I was never a big animated film guy. And I would not rank Toy Story higher than The Wolf of Wall Street. I know we have The Godfather at 4, and I was kind of expecting to get another movie that I've never seen. That's why I put it at 4 and not 5. Silence of the Lambs. Okay, well, that's alright. We have Pokemon, we have superheroes, villains, TV characters. Let's do Pokemon. Let's blind rank some Pokemon, shall we? We have Flygon. I believe this is a dragon and grass type Pokemon. Maybe it's just dragon, pure dragon. Maybe it's dragon and poison. We're gonna go at number 3. Munchlax, the baby form of Snorlax. Honestly, I always found Munchlax and Snorlax to be really boring. Those like really tanky, normal type Pokemon. Your Snorlax, your Chansey, I'm trying to think of other examples. I always found them to be very boring, so I'm gonna put them at number 5. Flareon. Now we're getting into some of the original evolutions. We're gonna put it 2. Oh man, Umbreon. I would probably put Flareon above Umbreon because of its original, it is one of the original 3 evolutions. Umbreon, however, I was a big fan of Pokemon Coliseum. I'm gonna put Umbreon at number 1. Feraligatr. Feraligatr is dope. I can't lie. Feraligatr is pretty dope. He's way too low. I kinda got suckered by the evolutions. Let's do actors. Let's just do straight up actors. Oh, Denzel Washington. Dude, I can already tell this is gonna be so hard. I can already tell this is just gonna be so difficult to do. Let's do Denzel Washington at, oh, do I want to put him at 2? I feel like the safe route would be to go 3. I'm gonna go 3. Matt Damon. Oh man. I mean, I feel like they're on the same pedestal as far as like longevity. Just like how many movies they've, like how many banger movies they have. I'm gonna go at 4 because I feel like I need to leave the top 2 open. That's why right there. Adam Sandler is not going at 5. I'm sorry, he's just not going at 5. Adam Sandler was a massive part of my childhood. You're talking about Billy Madison, you're talking about Happy Gilmore, you're talking about Mr. Deeds. Oh man, and he's still putting out movies today. The movies nowadays aren't nearly as good as his classics, but like, I would be ridiculous to put him at 5. I'm gonna put him at number 2. He could very well be number 1, hindsight 2020, but Chris Hemsworth, we're gonna put him at 5. Listen, Thor, iconic. He's He's forever gonna be Thor, just like Robert Downey Jr. will forever be Iron Man. Maybe we get Robert Downey Jr. would be a number 1. Chris Hemsworth somehow is still a number 5. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Christian Bale at number 1. I will take it. I mean, American Psycho, the Dark Knight trilogies. He was also, what is his name? Gore in Love and Thunder. And honestly, I thought he was the best part of that entire movie because that movie was pretty terrible. It's an acceptable list. I want to do this again though. Keanu Reeves. What is this a picture for? Like I said, The Matrix. He is Neo. He is the one. I'm gonna put this at 2. Ryan Reynolds. I've never been the biggest Ryan Reynolds fan. Obviously, he is like a meme. Deadpool. Hopefully, the new Deadpool ends up being really good. I'm gonna put him at 4. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. This dude's done so many movies, but as far as like versatility and stuff goes, I'm gonna put him at 3. Will Smith. He's just not a number 1. I like Will Smith a lot, but he's not a number 1. I can't put him above Keanu Reeves, The Rock, Ryan Reynolds. Heck no. Who we got? Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, arguably like one of the best acting. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy. It's like literally one of, whenever you see those compilations of like the best acting in history, it's always on there. I've abandoned my child. That's Daniel Day-Lewis. We'll do one more because I wanted to do superheroes. And then we'll call it there. Homelander. Okay, so like I said, I've only watched like 4 episodes of The Boys. I can't believe he's even in this category because I'm pretty sure he's like kind of a supervillain more than he's a superhero. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of controversial. I'm gonna put him at 5. He's not a superhero. He's a supervillain for the most part, at least to my knowledge. Like from what I get the vibe from that show so far. I don't really like that show that much. Wonder Woman. Iconic. I really liked. I like her character in was it Batman vs Superman? A lot of people hate Batman vs Superman. I love that movie. I think that movie was incredible. A lot of people thought it was like cheesy and just not good. I thought it was fantastic. I've never understood the hate that movie got. I'm gonna put her at 3 just in case we get another like superhero that I like don't really care for. Captain America. It's definitely gonna be 1 or 2. It's not gonna be 4. I'm gonna put it 2. Just because I feel like we could get Thor at 4. Do we risk it? I mean, I like Captain America more than Thor for sure. I think we risk it and see what we get at 1. Superman, beautiful. What a risk. This is it's perfect. This is a perfect list. Maybe Thor above Wonder Woman because Thor is the strongest Avenger. You could probably say, a lot of people will probably say Thor should be 2 and then bump the rest down. Captain America, then Wonder Woman, then Homelander. Well, some people are probably going to be upset. They act like Homelander doesn't exist for this listing, and it's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think you would probably put Thor at 2, and then it would be Superman, Thor, Captain America, Wonder Woman, boom, and we're done with that. We're done with that blind ranking.net, blind rank.net. Again, a big shout out to Dido. This was so fun. I might do more of these. If you guys want more of these, let me know in the comments because subscribe. I will see you all